This might have been the strangest week in crypto all year. Bitcoin has tanked to a yearly low, and the president made over $1 billion off it this year. And the world's biggest Bitcoin holder just started selling. Stick with me because the last story flips this whole thing bullish. And it's the one nobody is talking about. Miss it, and you miss the point of the whole video. So let's get started. Welcome back. This has been an absolute huge week in markets this week. We're going to be covering exactly what's been happening, where crypto is, what's been selling off here, and we're going to cover exactly through the tools we use here at Summit. So if you're interested, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We cover this every single week, twice a week, so make sure you stay informed. We have here, first off, BTC on the chart here on the weekly time frame, still bearish, but on the 200-week moving average zone, which in terms is our buy zone here on BTC. Very nice to see. We've got some huge happening this week. We have JD Vance, Trump, they've both released how much holdings they have in crypto this year. So this is quite big. And then we're going to read through this post and see exactly what's been happening. So the biggest liquidity extraction in crypto may have come from the president himself. So the president reportedly made over 1.1 billion from crypto since becoming president. So this is all his holdings and his earnings from it. This is quite insane, as crypto has been in a bear since October last year when we flagged it. And we've just been riding the bear trend, but it is exactly the time to start being bullish here, as we are looking like we're coming to the end in Q3 and Q4, and it's going to be very nice. So we can see here, Trump's meme coin, 631 million, Willfly, which is the World Liberty Finance token, USD1, Stablecoin Ventures, we get the point here, Milani NFTs, this was kind of early on in his election, and then obviously Ethereum staking rewards, getting that nice yield off Ethereum. Nice to see. But yeah, president's been winning. Not many other people have been winning in the market. It's been pretty bearish, but definitely a time to start getting excited here in markets. We also have a pretty big one, which was Saylor announcing that he actually has to start selling some BTC to fund his stretch ventures, which is quite insane. The market has not seen Saylor actually sell at all. He's been a perma bull. His whole model is Bitcoin stacking, get as much as they can, actual Bitcoin reserve company. What does this mean now? They're selling it. Are they now a hedge fund company? This is quite interesting to see how they're actually maneuvering in markets now. But we can see here, this is from Saylor's ex himself. So shout out Saylor the GOAT. Strategy announces a digital credit capital framework. Here, designed to strengthen digital credit, enhance liquidity, preserve long-term Bitcoin exposure, and support long-term value creation here. So they are looking at, obviously, with 2.5 billion USD reserves, BTC monetization capacity of reserve building. Strategy has 3 billion of dividend coverage representing 25 months. So we can see here, he is starting to have the option of selling BTC to fund here. He's also upped his dividend payments here, which is quite a huge one. As Stretch here, if we pull it up on the charts and see what Stretch is actually doing here. So since this announcement, it's gone back up to 84 here. Now, obviously, this is a capital raising technique for him to stack more Bitcoin, which is his overall thesis and business model of MicroStrategy. They're a Bitcoin holding company. Now they have to sell it. What are they now? A hedge fund company? This is quite insane. So we're definitely watching this here, but around the 84 levels on the move of them upping the dividend. So this is the dividend here is twice a month, as we have here, paying 12% per annum. So yeah, very interesting here. He's had to up it to make it more incentivizing for buyers to start allocating back into Stretch, but their goal is to keep it 100. So they have to get it back there. It's quite a big jump. This is also the reason why he's had to start selling some BTC. So very interesting stuff here. We also have last time Saylor actually sold. So now the talks of him selling here. Last time he sold, so Vivek, shout out Vivek. Last time he sold was 2022. We can see here that was the bottom, and right now some things are subbing bullish about. So I'm not going to bear fear the whole time. But yeah, last time Saylor sold was here. Now this could be likely he's selling again, and it could be the bottom forming in. So this is quite nice to see here. And we can see when he last sold, which was almost 2023. If we look back on the Summit Cloud of BTC, last time it sold, last time Saylor sold
it's the bottom. Like, it's pretty crazy. And now this likely could be another scenario here where he's selling the bottom, buying the top like crazy. I mean, his whole business model is stack as much as he can and raise as much capital. So the market has not seen him sell yet. So we're going to see what this actually does affect. And if you want to stay updated, just smash the follow, like the page. It helps us a lot. And yeah, never miss a headline, never miss a news, how it actually represents on the chart, which is the most important thing. Now we're going to go through altcoins. Nothing has changed since here. BTC at these levels bottoming could be very nice for altcoins. I did see during the week BTC dominance looking like it could fall off a cliff here. I'm not calling any alt seasons or anything like that. But we can see here last time BTC dominance does fall off, the dominance of liquidity starts flowing into altcoins, which is quite huge. And that's where a lot of money is made in crypto. Through my experience, yeah, that has been when BTC dominance falls off here, that's when it forms an altcoin season. Are we going to get the same? We don't know. There's been a lot of talk on Solana this week. It's still bearish though, so it's not looking the best here, but it's starting to, you need to start being bullish again. Q3 and Q4 is looking like it could be a great opportunity in crypto. And that is all we're covering here. You can too, by using the tools we use here, the scanner, we can see here, since it flipped last BTC here, it's down around 17%. So we've saved ourselves this downturn move here. We never have to guess in markets. This is why we use the tools here. Now, we've outlined this could be a bottom just from Saylor selling, which is quite funny. He's going to sell the bottom and he's been buying the top like crazy. We also have another part to be bullish on. So we can see Bitcoin has never closed both June and July in red. Or we finally get a bit back to getting, are we going to get a pump? So we can see here over the history of BTC, it's never gone back to back, both June and July in the red. We're currently the 1st of July now. So let's see what it's going to handle. But at the moment, if we're doing a quick overview, the only alts I'm looking at the moment is Hyperliquid. It's been bullish for so long here, so much on chain, and that's all we have to do. We just keep following the trend systems here. So we're always a step ahead. We're not just watching headlines, and that is the wrong way to do it in markets. But yeah, BTC, even on the daily, still in bear trend, but I'm definitely starting to DCA in here on BTC. And then if we're looking at stocks, like stocks have just been on the rip. If we just look at S&P, nothing has changed here. It's stocks are just continuing on. But I do feel, and through market data, we can see here crypto is likely to get a bottom late this year. So we're starting our allocation plans in place. So just click the link in the description down below if you want to get started today on having a proper plan in markets and join everything we've got to say in markets every day. So make sure you click the description down below and we'll see you in the next video. But we got here BTC 200-week moving average looking very nice. So that's all we have for this week. Thank you very much.